Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another episode, stream. Welcome to another stream. I'm happy you're here. Today we're going to be exploring the magical world of stealing once again. Stealing art in a proper moral way. What you were just hearing was a piece of ambient music that I made last time. Let's jump over to that. Whoa. Oh, also, did you notice? My piano works now. Turns out nothing was wrong with it. I just had to reset the MIDI connections. Yeah. So last time we made this super chill piece of music. Oh, isn't it chill? Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Just something came up. One moment. Sorry about that. Just, yeah. Quick dealing with stuff, house stuff. Nothing to worry about, I think. Um, at least as far as the stream is concerned. So, yeah, we made this ambient piece, and it sounds pretty spooky, right? But it doesn't quite sound done. Obviously, because it's not mastered. But what I want to do here is I want to steal a compositional technique from Radiohead. So, Radiohead, famously, most of their music is a collaboration between their guitarist, Johnny Greenwood, and their vocalist, Tom York. Now, Johnny Greenwood is behind all the like weird sounds and strange rhythms and crazy stuff going on, and Tom York is, well, he's a sensitive boy, but he's more pop oriented. And so what happens is Johnny Greenwood will write a piece, and then Tom York will write lyrics and mold the music that Johnny has created into a functional piece of music that sounds in the form more like a pop song. So I don't think we need to go that far with this one, but I think if we add some more, or maybe I could say less ambient elements, we can make this into something of a cool piece, a cool experiment, a cool experience. Whoa. How about that? Give me some of that. Delicious. All right. So that means we need a new MIDI track. MIDI. All right. Whoa. That might be a good way to end it. Just the sudden stop as opposed to the taper. I kind of like that. That's another thing that would happen in pop music, not in ambient music. So what we've got here is at 30 beats per minute, uh, we've got a bar of music, but that means that each eighth or I guess it would be 16th note of the bar, is going at 120 beats per minute. So if we did something like just put the 808 here for the example. Yep. That's 120 beats per minute. Now, if we're going to do a Radiohead tribute piece, we can't keep this in 4/4. It's just not gonna work. Fortunately, because we're working with an audio track background, we can change this however we want. Oh yeah. So now there's twice as many measures because we're in 4/8. But we can go to 5/8 or 7/8. I actually really like 7/8. So 7/8, essentially, if we go back to our conga beat, oh, we have to get rid of this because it's still, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now that our conga beat, so now this is 120, but we have these more irregular measures. Now that doesn't actually change anything in relationship to the ambient sound. The ambient sound is still going to be ambient AF, but what we got here is just an easier palette on which to craft a drum beat. So we've essentially got 14 beats per measure. So we can make a little drum pattern that lasts 14 beats, and maybe does some cool stuff too. So let's see, 14 could be 7 and 7. It could be 5, 5, 4. Talking about ways to divide up into submeasures, which is generally how you make complex measures. 5, 5, 4 would be interesting. So that would sound like this. No, no, no. So this kind of 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. Now I get the feeling that Radiohead would make it even faster. So maybe we do want to really go for it here. Like this. that sounds a little boom cha, right? But we'll fix that later. Um, can't forget the hi-hats. So yeah, it's interesting, but I don't particularly like it yet. Um, Especially because I think we could do more with it. So obviously we don't need a kick drum on every beat. Is the first thing we could do. But if we're going with this, what we can do also is change it in the second part of the measure. So we have this 3 again, and then maybe we do 4 or 5, or if we have a 5 already, then we have 9 beats to work with. So we could just do all 3s. Oops, all 3s. Oops, all 3s. Let's try this. That's a good speed for the hi-hats, I think. And maybe get rid of the kick on the... Interesting, right? So I don't think the 808 is a great kit for this. Maybe this. Shaboom. That's pretty good. Let's change one note in the second iteration. Seems pretty blunt right now, I think. We'll have to make it more subtle. Okay. All right. Step 1 to making something more subtle is turn down the hi-hats. Now let's see what else we've got going on here. The flexitone. That's a ride abacus. Abacus, not like the math thing. Where's my? Did my MIDI get abandoned here? No, it's still coming in. Oh, it's because this isn't on. There we go. Okay. So next, what we do, making things sound more natural, step 2. Shorten everything. Sounds better short. Then add groove. So we are going for a 30-second note groove here. And we don't want it to be too... Or is this a 16th note groove? This is actually... This is a 64th note groove? Okay. Well, let's stop that nonsense. Okay, so here's what we probably have to do. We have to take all this, delete, go here, adjust slightly, and this is also a good time to change the velocities ever so slightly. All right, copy, paste, 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 zoom out, copy, paste, paste, zoom out, paste. Oh, I don't even need this many because we're in 7. Copy, paste, copy, paste. It's honestly a bit much, isn't it? It's a bit much of the groove. A little bit too much. Maybe when we do that. All right, let's try it. Getting the good groove is super important. I love groove. And if you don't love groove too, well, I'm sorry. You live a sad life. The sad grooveless life. Can you believe a life without the groove? A life without the funk? A life without the rhythm that fills your body, fills you up, moves you, grooves you. That's better. There we go. Why does this thing keep... Oh. Sorry. Small technical difficulties. Okay. So now next up. I like this. The kick is super good. We gotta change the snare. We gotta lower the snare. And then whenever there's two snares next to each other, we've got to determine what's the louder of the two snares. And I'm thinking it's the second one. So that way it's kind of a lead back into the kick. All right. So that is 14 seconds of music. And that being a phrase, is pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this pretty much all the way down. I think I remember saying that I wanted to hard stop this, and maybe we hard stop it here. Okay, so we do have a little bit of a wind down there. Maybe not that hard of a stop. Maybe that hard of a stop. All right. So now we add another track. Sure. I like that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this, move it down here, and then adjust. Actually, we don't even need to adjust. What we can do is go to our MIDI effects and go to an arpeggiator. So all right, what's going on here? Why isn't this working? Let's just have a blank arpeggiator in here. Okay. Oh, I see. I got rid of my instruments. There we go. What does velocity do? Huh. Setting them at infinity will repeat the pattern indefinitely. Oh, I see. The hold pattern. Oh, that's an ending. So the other thing we can do is change this so and I do like the velocity. And maybe we do end abruptly as usual. All right. So just like the original ambient sound, this also needs to change over the course of the piece. I'm guessing we're going to do that with a phaser or a flanger. I go for wiggle again. Maybe flanger's not the right choice for this. Let's go back to phaser. Maybe that's what we want. Yeah, I mean, I like that. All right, we need a limiter on this because it keeps. We need a compressor on this because it keeps peaking. Random feedback from the phaser, I believe. I need where's the pan? Where's the pan? Controls. Pan. I need the drums to be less present. And then we can go into the reverb. No. Zappified. So this is going to move up over the course of the piece, but we also want I feel like I want to put another wider on this. Wider, wider, wider. And that'll allow us to turn it down more. So I like the brick wall compressor, but I think we need another compressor on this because it's just, yeah, I need a gentle squeeze. That's great. So this compressor stops the peaks from ever peaking. But then this compressor just kind of gently pushes the bottom up. It's nice. Ugh. Boy, my shoulder is still hurting. I don't know what I did. Yikes. Ugh. Oh. Sorry. I totally lost track of what I was doing there and did not mean to do that. Interesting. All right. I feel like this is in a good spot, though. Maybe one more thing we need to add. Which is just some sort of long synth sound. Whoa. Kind of like this one. Let's go for it. Big decisions happening very quickly. Now this, we're just going to we're just going to do this. We're just going to make a nice long. We're just going to make a nice long piece here, and then we're gonna. Yes, perfect. Perfection. Boom, boom. Awesome. We're just going to make a nice long recording here, and I'm going to listen back to the piece, and we're just going to try to. That echo is awesome. I like it. Let's see. For this, we should pull up the chord changes. Giant steps. Chords. So we are in the key of B, kind of. All right. Well, let's just listen. Oh, this is gonna be way louder than everything else, so let's turn it down a little bit. I'm not recording yet. I'm just trying to mess around. Oh, it's so weird. It's so wild. I feel like this is a good note to start on, though. So I think what I'm gonna do here, in order to get some of so the chord changes are all over the place. As you can see, there's a lot of notes there. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take this, so boom, turn on the loop function, and listen to a single little chunk at a time. And try to find the notes that fit into that chunk. I kind of want to, maybe not. Why can't I hear it? Can you hear it? Hold up. Yeah, I just need a thick sound that I can hear. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So now we hit the record button, and now all of a sudden we're recording. That's way different than what I. It's way different than what I expected, but I kind of like it. So now this is an interesting part. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here and look at, so we've got 5, 5, 4, 5, 9. 5, 5, 4, 5, 9 is our pattern. So what we want to do here, here is adjust. So 5, 5, 4. So at 3.7, where are we in the groove is the question, right? Or I mean, technically it's 1.7. So the groove is starting over. So where does this want to sit? I think it wants to sit here. So we've got 5 here and 3 here. So we can kind of do a 3, 3, 5 here. And then if there's a 5 there, and then another 5, we can do 5, the 4 there, and then end on the 9. Let's hear how that sounds. A little cheesy. Let's try this. Not bad, honestly. What chords are even happening here? So if we go to the campfire and we take a look at 7. Yeah, 7. Is it just 7? No, it's 7 and 8. All right. Mm-hmm. Strange things happening. Understood. Not really understood, but all right. Let's go to 9, 10. Um, that might help. Let's try it. Yeah, actually, I like that. So slow. All right, now let's go in and slightly adjust the rhythms. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we just start by putting them on the grid and then so okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to move that there actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that does go there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Rhythm is 5, 5, 4, 5, 9. There's another 5 in there. Okay, so 5, 5, 4, 5, but this is on the offbeat, which is fine. And then here's where the 9 comes in. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we'd actually want this here, I think. And I don't mind the overlap because it's a single voice synth. I like it. And let's put some overlap here. Just because we don't want everything to line up perfectly on the bar beats. Man, these chord changes are wild. This goes in a completely unexpected direction every time. But that's John Coltrane for you. Powerhouse of music. All right. Well, this seems to be coming along, I think, actually. Let's just give it a listen. And we're going to change this synth here. Look at these pastel Eastery colors. Should change them to like Christmassy colors, huh? Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right. Well, I'm going to stop here because I am actually not feeling very well. Ugh. But yeah, thank you for coming out. This piece is weird. I don't know if I'm going to work on it again. I like it, but I think it's missing something. Probably the funk. Um, so, yeah, thanks for joining me on this audio adventure where we stole techniques from Radiohead. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Sorry for the sudden end. Just yeah. Thanks for joining. I'll talk to you next time.